Hi friends. Welcome to the YouTube channel DM Info Videos. We are here today with a new interesting video to enlighten the viewers. Continue watching this video till the end so that anybody will come to know about the much unfamiliar valuable information and wait eagerly for episodes to publish regularly. Please like and comment, share, subscribe and tap the bell icon for receiving the notifications on the upcoming videos. Trust that everyone must have watched the previous videos that published. If not, please click the links given below to know them and share. Episode 2 Engineering. Welcome friends. In this episode, we will look into the basic information on engineering. It will speak on this topic about the concept, history, and functions of engineering. Engineering itself is a very vast subject and not containable in a single video. Plans to elaborate about each branch of engineering separately in the upcoming videos for anybody's easy understanding. Concept. Since ancient times, the concept of engineering has existed as humans used weapons, such as spears and bows, and arrows, to kill large mammals efficiently. Further, inventions like a lever, the wheel, and the pulley made them easy to transport and migrate from one place to another. They migrated to nearby places of water streams so that they could cultivate the agricultural produce. Upon knowing the advantages of the inventions, humans were further motivated for developing engineering innovations and practices. 6 classic simple machines known in ancient times. The wedge and the inclined plane, ramp, known since prehistoric times. The wheel, along with the wheel and axle mechanism, was invented in Mesopotamia, modern Iraq, during the 5th millennium BC. The lever mechanism first appeared around 5,000 years ago in the Near East of the British, where it was used in a simple balance scale and moved large objects in ancient Egyptian technology. The evidence of pulleys dates back to Mesopotamia in the early 2nd millennium BC and ancient Egypt during the 12th dynasty, 1991 to 1802 BC. The screw, the last of the simple machines to be invented, first appeared in Mesopotamia during the Neo-Assyrian period, 911 to 609 BC. The Egyptian pyramids were built using 3 of the 6 simple machines, the inclined plane, the wedge, and the lever, to create structures like the Great Pyramid of Giza. The first engineer known by name and achievement is Imhotep, builder of the Step Pyramid at Saqqara, Egypt, probably in 2550 BCE. Imhotep's successors, Egyptian, Persian, Greek, and Roman, carried civil engineering to remarkable heights based on empirical methods aided by arithmetic, geometry, and a smattering of physical science. The words engine and ingenious are derived from the same Latin root, ingenere, which means to create. The function of the scientist is to know, while that of the engineer is to do. Scientists add to the store of verified systematized knowledge of the physical world, and engineers bring this knowledge to bear on practical problems. Unlike scientists, engineers are not free to select the problems that interest them. They must solve problems as they arise, and the solutions must satisfy conflicting requirements. Engineers employ 2 types of natural resources, materials and energy. Materials are helpful because of their properties, their strength, ease of fabrication, lightness, or durability, their ability to insulate or conduct, their chemical, electrical, or acoustical properties. Important energy sources include fossil fuels, coal, petroleum, natural gas, wind, sunlight, falling water, and nuclear fission. Since most resources are limited, engineers must concern themselves with the continual development of new resources and the efficient utilization of existing ones. Engineering history. Civil engineering emerged as a separate discipline in the 18th century, when the first professional societies and engineering schools were founded. Civil engineers of the 19th century built structures of all kinds, designed water supply and sanitation systems, laid out railway tracks and highway networks, and planned cities. England and Scotland were the birthplaces of mechanical engineering, as a derivation of the inventions of the Scottish engineer James Watt and the textile machinists of the Industrial Revolution. The development of the British machine tool industry gave tremendous impetus to the study of mechanical engineering both in Britain and abroad. Chemical engineering grew out of the 19th century proliferation of industrial processes involving chemical reactions in metallurgy, food, textiles, and many other areas. By 1880, the use of chemicals in manufacturing had created an industry for the mass production of chemicals. The design and operation of the plants of this industry became a function of the chemical engineer. Meanwhile, electrical engineering too made a presence and helped other engineering fields. In the late 20th and early 21st centuries, environmental engineering expanded to address global warming and sustainability. The development and deployment of renewable energy, such as solar and wind power, new technologies for carbon sequestration and pollution control, and the design of green architecture and environmentally friendly urban planning are all recent developments. In the same manner, computer engineering was invented and put to use in all engineering fields. Engineering functions, problem solving is common in all engineering works. The problem may involve quantitative or qualitative factors. It may be physical or economic. It may require abstract mathematics or common sense. Of great importance is the process of creative synthesis or design, putting ideas together to create a new and optimum solution. Although engineering problems vary in scope and complexity, the same general approach is applicable. First comes an analysis of the situation and a preliminary decision on a plan of attack. In line with this plan, the problem is reduced to a mere categorical question that can clearly state. General principles or creative synthesis answer the stated question using deductive reasoning, as in a new design. The answer or design is checked for accuracy and adequacy. Finally, the results for the simplified problem interpret in terms of the original problem and report in an appropriate form. In order of decreasing emphasis on science, the primary functions of all engineering branches are the following: research. The research engineer seeks new principles and processes using mathematical and scientific concepts, experimental techniques, and inductive reasoning. Development. Development engineers apply the results of research to valuable purposes. Creative application of new knowledge may result in a working model of a new electrical circuit, a chemical process, or an industrial machine. Design. In designing a structure or a product, the engineer selects methods, specifies materials, and determines shapes to satisfy technical requirements and to meet performance specifications. Construction. The construction engineer is responsible for preparing the site, determining procedures that will economically and safely yield the desired quality, directing the placement of materials, and organizing the personnel and equipment. Production. Plant layout and equipment selection are the responsibility of the production engineer, who chooses processes and tools, integrates the flow of materials and components, and provides for testing and inspection. Operation. The operating engineer controls machines, plants, and organizations providing power, transportation, and communication, determines procedures, and supervises personnel to obtain reliable and economic operation of complex equipment. Other functions. In some countries and industries, engineers analyze customers' requirements, recommend units to satisfy needs economically, and resolve related problems. It concludes the topic on engineering. Thanks for following it. It must have enhanced the understanding of the subject in engineering, placed everyone in a new light of exposure, and inspire us to learn more. Else, online technology helps us repeatedly viewing to get the benefit. Thank you viewers for sparing your valuable time and watching today's video in this YouTube channel DM Info Videos. Please share and subscribe for more fabulous inspiration. Keep watching the videos regularly that publish in this channel. Thanks again and wishes to prosper ever. In the next topic, we will learn about the basics of civil engineering that contributed much to the living standards of human life and projects to a developing world.